The Smiley J Artist Zone, a platform for and about independent artists, music, interviews, and much, much more. Now, give it up, your host, Smiley J.
Welcome to the Smiley J Artist Zone. I am your host, Smiley J. This platform is dedicated to independent artists who are creating music that inspire us to dance, think, rethink, cry, and, just express our feelings and, music that just makes us feel good. So thank you and shout out to all the creators. Now, we love and need music in our lives, so keep making that good music. And thank you guys for tuning in today. I am so glad that you are here. Now, if this is your first time, welcome. Welcome to the Smiley J Artist Zone show. And make sure you come back and tell a friend. I want to take a moment and just shout out all of my followers and listeners, family and friends. And shout out to DC Candid for, always supporting the sister. I appreciate you, girl. And just know that Smiley J appreciates all of my listeners. Wherever you're listening from, I appreciate you and thank you so much. Now, hanging out with us today in the Artist Zone is the lovely and talented Miss Kim Tavar. We're going to chit chat about her new music and some other fun stuff. You don't want to miss this, guy, so don't you move. But right now, y'all know what time it is.
You want to know? Smile, nose. You want to know? Smile, nose. You want to know? Smile, nose. It's a smile. You want to know? Smile.
Why, as an artist, you need to be active on social media? Very simple, because social media is the most efficient and cost-effective way for you to build and reach your audience, as well as expand your fan base and create a close community. Now, remember, if you don't have an active social media presence, you are making it way too easy for your fans and potential fans to forget all about you and move on. That's real talk. Now listen, it is so many awesome artists out there and there's so much music in this world. It's too easy for fans to, to lose interest and you don't want to lose any followers. So, fans will keep it moving on to the next. So just make sure that you, as an artist, that you have a social media presence and that you are, interacting with your fans. Or even just making some fun posts so that your fans can interact and comment. Now, I know some folks out there, some artists may be a little shy, but I'm just here to encourage you to step up your social media game and go ahead and connect to the people who love and appreciate you. Don't let them slip by, okay? So, it's just that simple. Before I bring on our guest, let me just tell you a little bit about her. Kim Tavar is a singer-songwriter who is very sensitive, caring, and conscious about life and her lyrics. Her lyrics are reflective of that. Her straight from the heart, silky smooth vocals and smooth delivery will reach out and grab you like a much, much needed embrace. Kim is a true R&B songstress, bringing back those catchy hooks and melodies that we all love, those melodies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. It's where she got a lot of her inspiration from. So let's help bring Kim on and let's show her lots of love. Welcome to the show, Miss Kim Tavar. Greetings. Welcome to the Smiley J Artist Zone. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Let me just publicly say that I want to apologize. We've been trying to get together for several weeks, but we're here now.
That's okay. You know what? It's everything. It's worth the wait. I've been waiting to speak to you, so thank you for having me.
And thank you for being a good sport and being patient. They say patience is a virtue, so thank you, madam.
Yes, it is. You're welcome.
So congratulations to you on your first album, My Story, which was released earlier this year. 13 tracks,
Yeah.
Pretty exciting, pretty exciting. Now, did you write all 13 tracks?
Yes, I did. I wrote all 13 songs, all the lyrics, and singing all the vocals and background vocals. And I had some more songs, but, 13 made the cut.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know what they say about the number 13, but you have proved them wrong.
That's right. That's right. We got to keep it positive.
That's right. Although this is your first album, you are not new to the music world. I know that in the 90s and 2000s, you did some work in the studio. You also worked with several bands in the New England area. Now, Were you with an agency band at the time?
So what happened? It was a top 40 band around 1992, probably to mid 2000s, and so the band played in lounges and at weddings, and I just happened to luck out because two of the I think the drummer and the guitar player were both agents for the different venues in and around New England. So they would book, these rooms. And luckily we were booked for, 2 years straight every weekend for weddings and clubs and lounges. So I was really blessed to be able to be in a band where we were constantly working.
And that's a good thing,
Yes.
Extra coins is always good.
Oh, definitely. Definitely is.
Yeah. Now, you are, you're pretty known in the Boston area, not just for your singing ability, but, to my listeners, she is one of Boston's finest. She's a Boston police officer.
Well, thank you. And you don't hate me for that.
Not at all. I know all about it. Been there.
Thank you.
Now, you have performed the national anthem for like most of Boston sports teams. Mm-hmm. Tell us about how did all of that come about?
So it came about, so I've been a police officer, Boston police officer now, going on my 19th, 20th year. And again, before I became a police officer, my first passion was always music and singing or the arts, performing arts. I was a single mom. I worked a secretarial job, and on the weekends I worked in the band. I always liked to challenge, and I saw the police exam was coming up, so I took the police exam and I passed it. During the academy, I continued to perform in the band, which was, again, being a single mom, working a full-time job, and then performing on the weekends. Thank God for my parents. Thank God for my family.
The village, right?
Oh, the village. I mean, when they say it takes a village, it really does. And
that is so true.
And I'm raising 2 black sons, so they're grown now. And I implemented my singing into my job. For my graduation at the police academy, the academy staff asked me to sing "God Bless America," "America the Beautiful" at my graduation ceremony, and since then I've sung at hundreds, if not thousands, of events. I've been flown to DC to perform. Oh my goodness! All these the Celtics game, Boston Celtics, the Boston Red Sox.
You are the go-to girl. You are the go-to girl.
That's right.
And let me just say kudos to you because I have to say this, for being a single mom, being in the police academy, and still singing on the weekend. And that is, let me just tell that is not easy to do. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. Women, we do what we have to do, but
yes, we do. We're good at multitasking.
Yes, we are. Most of us anyway. So speaking of America the Beautiful, your rendition of America the Beautiful caught the attention of some pretty popular folks on daytime TV, which includes one of your favorite singers, James Taylor.
Oh my
Fire
goodness.
and Rain song.
Fire and Rain, James Taylor. Oh my goodness.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I chose America the Beautiful because no matter what, America, we're made up of so many different types of people, a melting pot. And no matter what we're going through, even, during this pandemic, America is still beautiful, and we all need to work together and stick together. So I went into one of the best hallways that I know of at my job. The acoustics are great, and I did an a cappella version of America the Beautiful, and I posted it, and it was picked up by Kelly Ripa, who shared the song to her Instagram. Then it was also posted to James Taylor to his Instagram, and it was amazing because I'm like, well, wait a minute, how did they see this and they appreciate it? And it made me feel good because it's bridging the gap between, it's showing, a representation of a woman, of a black woman that's in law enforcement. I've overcame so many adversities, and I still am, but I never gave up, and I never give up. And you just never know. One person may hear that song and it I have thousands of comments of people in tears, and they're just so happy. So if I can make that difference in one or two people, that means the world to me.
Nice.
Thank you.
So I want to talk about your music. Mm-hmm. Now, you have 2 songs, Isaiah and Moving, that, they charted and did well on the charts.
Yes.
Was received well by the DJs, it's stayed in their playlist, mm-hmm. which is a good thing. Now, did you expect to receive this kind of love from your very first project?
You know what? I do it for the love of it, and I've been in this music game for about 20 or 30 years, and to not be appreciated by, always getting turned down or saying, you're a little too old right now, or your music sounds dated, or you don't sound like this artist. And you know what? A lot of people's dreams are crushed by that. And luckily, I never gave up, because like they say, sometimes you have to go outside your own home to be appreciated. Oh, and it's strange. Isn't it strange?
Yes, it is. But love is love. And if the home don't receive the love, this is a big world out here. So.
Oh, and the big world happened to be the UK, and they picked up on 2 of my songs, Isaiah and Ugly Soul. And within 2 days of it reaching the UK, it's been on dozens of playlists still to this day. Isaiah reached number 5 on the UK soul chart. Movin' is still on the charts, and it's been at least about a month or 2.
Yeah, yes, that's awesome. And you know what? Let me just shout out all of my UK listeners. You guys have a good ear, and thank you for embracing, all of this good music, across the pond, on the other side of the pond.
Yes, thank you. Jesus, I appreciate that. And speaking across the pond, I'm going on tour in the UK, COVID, God willing, and we just want COVID to be over and people to be, safe and healthy. September 3rd to September 5th, I've been added to a concert in England, so I'll be able to perform there. Yeah,
congratulations!
Thank you.
Nice. Okay, so is it going to be? Would it be available virtual after post concert?
Yes.
To see it? Okay.
Oh, most definitely. And if you want to go, come on along, everybody.
Okay.
Let's go.
We'll talk about that off. Yeah, we'll talk about that offline. Yes, I'm going to UK, y'all. Okay.
Let's go.
So. Look, I saw a very nice photo of you and Tangeray Hayward, who is another phenomenal, awesome singer. Now, did you guys already know each other, or did you kind of connect through the music business?
Well, we connected through music, and when my song was on the charts in November, she had already been on the charts with a song from the summertime. And I was like, wow, this girl is amazing, powerful singer.
Doing it.
And my mom would always say, a closed mouth never gets fed. And you never know what someone is going through. So my thing is, the more support, the better, especially when it's from someone that looks like you and that is interested in the same things as you. So I reached out to her. And listen, if you need anything, just let me know. If you want to talk. Yeah, and
I love it.
Most definitely. So it's all about support. That's what it is. There's no room for jealousy. There's no room for envy.
There's enough room for everyone.
For everyone. Be uplifting to somebody every day. You help somebody out. So her and I are very close now.
I love that. I love that women supporting women, because a lot of times that doesn't always happen. We say it, but we're really not about it.
That's right.
So thank you for being about it and just showing the love, and you guys checking on each other. I love it. That's a beautiful thing.
Oh, thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. I'm very grateful and blessed.
So I want to say, you are a sweetheart, but don't get it twisted now, y'all, because she is a Boston police officer. Now, you send a message to some trolls who criticize you for kneeling.
Oh, my goodness.
You said, let's get them something to talk about. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So this is the whole thing with me. Is regardless of what I do for work, is I'm a woman first, and I was a grown woman before I became a police officer. So it's been instilled, like integrity, respect, has been instilled in me as a child. As you get older, if you don't have that instilled in you, there's no training or nothing that's going to help you with that. So during the George Floyd, we had, the protests. It's like, we all don't agree I don't agree with what every police officer does. I don't agree with what my siblings do. I don't agree with what this person does. We all don't agree. And I have no problem with standing up and saying what I believe in. And during a protest, there were people there. There were kids there, and I call them kids. They were probably in their 20s because I'm older. And some of them probably didn't really realize why they were protesting. They were just there with other people. And the moment came when I'm seeing them look at me, and I'm not a robot. I may be in uniform, but I'm not a robot, and I have feelings. Mm-hmm. So when the time came, they wanted everyone to kneel. And my thing is, I kneel before God. I'm not kneeling because somebody tells me to do it. I heard this cheer from the crowd. There had to be 200 or 300 protesters there. And they started cheering. When I turned around, there were SWAT members of the, what do you call,
with the Special Operations Division? Special
Ops Division. Mm-hmm. They had everybody out there. And when I turned, there were about 4 or 5 guys in helmets kneeling.
Wow.
I was like, okay.
Look at that. So that, you sparked something.
They did it. What I did is I walked forward and I high-fived and told those guys that were there, good job, keep up the good work. And it brought out a cheer to where they knew, wow, like we could talk to a police officer. This person is human. And then what happened from there, they said kneel. I said, you know what? Let's kneel together. And about 10 or 12 of them, we all knelt together. Now, come the next day, a lot of older police officers didn't like the fact that I knelt.
Oh, a lot of the veterans?
And people that are retired. But
okay, so
I wasn't the one who knelt first. It was the men who knelt first. So
well, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Right, you guys know because you know, you guys condemn the actions of those police officers, and I get it. And
that's right.
Again, kudos to you and all those who kneel. And you know what? And you shut the trolls straight down.
I did. I had to. I had to do it classy. And I got my point across.
You did. You sure did. Well, I just had to mention that. That was mentionable. So, no, I do have to ask you a question because, your name is not very common. Any relations to the R&B 70s group Tavares? Because they were born in... I think they were from Bedford.
Yeah,
New Bedford. Yes.
Yep. So they're of Cape Verdean descent. And my parents and older folks always said we were related. Grandparents were related. I don't really know that, so I don't say that we really are, but maybe I'll become famous enough where they can say they're related to me. Okay, well, y'all need to check that family tree. I know. Let's shake it up, right?
Shake that tree. You never know what leaf is going to fall off.
That's correct.
So, the time is short, and yes. I want to thank you. But before we go, I just want to have a little fun. You up for a little fun?
Yeah, let's do it always. Let's do it.
Okay, it's called Fit Beat. Fill in the blanks. 3 seconds. Mm-hmm. All right?
Let's go.
All right, your favorite time of the year is?
Summertime.
Oh, summertime. Okay, now, if you had to name your favorite R&B group from the 90s, now you can only name one. Who would that be?
SOS Band. Might have been 80s.
All right,
SOS
take your time, do it right. Okay, good choice. Okay, now, if you could spend a day with any legendary artist, past or present, who would that be?
Luther Vandross, Babyface.
Let's see, she didn't give me Luther Baby.
I
said one pick one, but you know
Luther
what?
Baby.
We can't go wrong. You know what? Those are 2 excellent choices. She just gave me 2 answers. She was like, I can't pick one.
Luther Baby.
Okay, well, cool. Well, I want to thank you so much for hanging with me in the zone. But before you go, let the folks know where they can follow you, where they can download all this good music.
Hi. Okay. Thank you to your listeners. You can find me. I'm on Twitter and Instagram. Kim Tavar, that's Tavar. Also, I have a CD available, and my music can be digitally downloaded at kimtavarmusic.com. And if you want to email me, if you have any venues or events, it's kimtavarmusic@gmail.com. I'm on YouTube. I appreciate this, and follow me on Spotify. I'm ready to do this.
All right. Well, thank you. It's been so fun, and keep inspiring others through your music, and also keep it a little sassy. I love the sassiness.
Thank you. I'm a little spicy.
Yes, spicy, sassy girl. I love it. Until next time, and you know what, and have safe travels to you and on your upcoming show in the UK. I know they're going to embrace you and show you lots of love, and come back and tell us all about it.
I definitely will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Until next time, be well. Peace.
Hey, everybody. This is singer-songwriter Selena Albright, and right now you're listening to the Smiley J Artist Zone.
When you walk through rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through fire, you will not be burned.
All right, it's that time. And as always, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with me today. Special thanks to our special guest today, Miss Kim Tavar. Thank you, Kim, for hanging out with me today and keeping it all the way real and being just being a real sister girl. A girl who is not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. Y'all be sure to check out Kim's new project entitled My Story. Go ahead and download it and add it to your playlist. And also, if you like what you heard on today, if this is your first time and you want to support the Smiley J Artist Zone show, please make a donation. A donation in any amount. All donations are accepted and appreciated via Cash App, TSJAZ. That's TSJAZ. Now, to my listeners in the UK, y'all be sure to check Kim out because she is coming your way in September. So make sure y'all show her lots of love. Until next time, I'm going to need you guys to be well, stay safe, And remember to listen to good music. Your ears will thank you for it. I'm Smiley J, and I'm out.